นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะมาตาปิตุอุปัฏฐานังปุตตดารัสสะสังฆโหอนาคุราจกัมมันตาเอตังมังคารมุตตมันติ So first of all, may I pay homage to the Buddha, to the Dhamma and to the Sangha. May I respect the elders, the teachers, and hello everyone. Today we are going to continue the Mangalasutta. Okay, now we come to the Mangalasutta. Last time I have expounded one blessing factor in this word, that is Mata Pitu Upatthanang. Mata Pitu means parents. Upatthanang means supporting parents. So last time I had explained about who are the parents and what are the titles of the parents and how to support the parents in two ways. So we have learned about that, and this time we are going to learn another blessing factors in this verse, harmony in family life. Right, in family life. So the second blessing factor in this verse is Puta Sanghaho. Puta means the son, Sanghaha means supporting. So briefly explained is supporting the son or fostering the son, raising the son. They are the same meanings. That is called Puta Sanghaha. So like I have mentioned before, so in the families, parents are the main person in the families. So who are the most closest to the parents? Of course, the children. Alright? That's why the one after parent Mata Pitu Upathanang is Puta Sanghaha, supporting children. So today we are going to cover the three important points. The first one, we are going to explain the term Puta according to Pali literature. And then the second point, we are going to learn how many types of sons or the children mentioned in the Buddhist text. And then the last point, we are going to learn about how should parents support the children. So altogether there are three main points here that we are going to discuss. So as we already know that raising the children or fostering the children is not easy task. It's one of the most difficult tasks in the world. Right? If parents are good and they raise the children well, then the children will become the good persons. When the children are good, then the worlds are good. Therefore, it's very important that we learn how to supporting the children correctly. So as I have mentioned, supporting the children or raising the children would be one of the most difficult tasks. Why is that? Because the parents have to have the knowledge of science and also knowledge of art. What is knowledge of science? So the parents have to have the knowledge, and also they have to understand the children psychology. And what is the knowledge of art? So parents have to give so much of love, or show so much of love, so much of kindness, self-restraint, and also dedication. So parents have to have all these things in order to raise one person up to be a good child. Therefore, it's not very easy task. Now, if you are the parents, you would know by now it's one of the most difficult tasks in the world is to raise the children to be the good or to be the heroes of the countries and so forth. Right? So according to the Pali text, the term Puta means Attano Kurang Punati Ti Putto. So the one who purifies his own family is called Puta. So the good son or the good daughter or the good children, when they are reborn, they should be the one who purifies, who lift up the family into the higher state, lift up the family into the good state. If the family is poor, he should be able to lift the family up into the good state. Then that person is called Puta here. The second meaning, another meaning is Attano Pitu Hadayang Pureti Ti Putto. The one who fulfills his father's, or here we can include mothers, parents. The one who fulfills the parents' heart or parents' wish is called Puta. You see, when the sons are born, parents are very happy. One of the best wish of the parent is to get the children. Sometimes because of the difficulty in the society, because of the social influence, some parents may not want the children. But naturally or by nature, parents always wish for the children. Right? Wish for the children. If someone or if some parents do not get the children, then it looks like something is missing in their life. So therefore, when they got the children, it's like something that fulfill their heart, fulfill their mind, so that they are happy. So this is the second meaning of the term Puta. So this is what is mentioned in Pali text. There are two definitions of the term Puta. First meaning is the one who purify or cleans the family, or the one who lift up the family into the higher state. And then the second one is the one who fulfill the parents' heart, who fulfill the parents' wish. That is called Puta. That is called Puta. Right? So this is the first things we have learned. And now we come to the second point. That is about how many types of the children. Right? How many types of the children? So mainly there are two types. The first one is based on the birth, nature, sabhava, and the second one is based on their qualities. The first one here is in the board. These three types of children based on the birth. Right? First one is Antevasi or Antevasika. The second one is Dinnaka. And the third one is Atracha or Orasa Puta. So there are three types. So we come to the first one, Antevasik or Antevasika. So Ante means Samipe, close. Vasika means the one who lives, the one who dwells. So the one who lives or dwells under the teacher, that person is called the Antevasika. Loosely translation is the ones who study or learns under a certain teacher is called the Antevasika. Just simple meaning is just the student. The student is also one type of son in the Buddhism. Why is that? So in Vinaya, because when someone or the new ordination candidate, like novice or young monk, so they do not study, they do not have the proper knowledge of Buddhism. When the Buddha realizing that, then he promulgated the rules. The Buddha said, I allow you the teachers. So the teacher should think of the student as the son, and the son should think of the teacher as the father. So they have to be mutual respect, esteem, and also considerate towards each other. That means they should treat each other very well. That's what the Buddha laid out. The Buddha said teachers should think of the student as the son, and in the another way, the son should think of the teachers as the father. Alright. In Buddhism, we respect or we treat the teachers as the father, and the father treats the students as the son. And there are many duties that the teachers have to do towards the student, and there are many duties that the students should do towards the teachers. These duties are very similar to the parents have to do to the children, and the children have to do to the parents. So they are very similar. And that's why the Buddha allows that the Antevasika should be treated as the son. Therefore, there is one type of son is Antevasika or Antevasi. One time, also this also mentioned in Vinaya, there was a sick monk. He has a problem with the skin disease. Alright, and no one attends him, no one takes care of him, because he has never done something to anyone. Therefore, no one treated him very well. No one takes care of him. And then, luckily, on that day, the Buddha and Venerable Ananda, they were wandering or looking around the monastery, and they accidentally met this sick monk. So the Buddha and Venerable Ananda approached the sick monk, and then the Buddha asked about him, and then asking about whether he has the attendant or not. Then he reported the Buddha everything. Then the Buddha asked Venerable Ananda, please bring some water. So then Venerable Ananda fetched some water, and then the Buddha and Venerable Ananda helped each other to clean the sick monk by themselves. The Buddha and Venerable Ananda changed his clothes, lift him up into the bed. Then the Buddha gathered all the monks, summoned all the monks, and then the Buddha asked about this. And then the Buddha said, monks, we do not have the father and mother. If you do not take care of each other, then who will? Therefore, you, the one who lives together, you should take care of each other. You should treat each other like the father and son. The upachaya or preceptor or the teachers should treat the student as the son, and then the student should treat the teacher as the fathers. So whenever someone is sick, that person have to take care, have to nurse another person for the whole life. You see, in Buddhism, the teacher and the student are bound to each other for their life, not like the teacher and student in the normal schools. But in diligence or in Buddhism, the teacher and student should be mutual respect and treat each other for the whole life. For example, if the teacher is old and sick, then the student have to take care of the teachers for their life. He cannot leave. There is the rules. So therefore, it look like the student is look like the son that have to treat the teachers for the whole life. So therefore, Antevasika is treated under one of the son, right, of the children. And then we come to the second one is Dinnaka. Dinnaka means the one who is given. That means that person is given by the biological parents to the step parents. So basically, this means the stepson. Dinnaka means the stepson. whether the parents give or not. Sometimes the parents they give birth and then they abandon the children in the hospital. Sometimes they throw away in the bush and all. And then another person, or we can say the step parents, encounter them and then raise them, foster them. Those kinds of children is called Dinaka here. It's called Dinaka here. In the Buddha's time also, there was one prostitute in courtesy, right? Prostitute or courtesy. In the Buddha's time, the prostitute is a position. It's a very high honor and very respect position, because only the very rich people and also the king like that can enjoy with her. So it's very high position. And there was one courtesy or the prostitute. She got pregnant, and after 10 months she gave birth to a boy. Normally it is a custom, if it is a boy, then the mother of the prostitute, they will not keep the boy, they will throw away. If it is a girl, then she will raise that girl for the lineage. So because this is a boy, so the mother asked the servants to throw him away. So the servant took the boy and put in the basket and then went outside, and then the servant threw the boy into the rubbish heap, the heap of rubbish, and then went away. Fortunately, there was one king called Abhaya. This king were passing by that road, and then he heard the noise, the crying of the baby. Then the king ordered the soldier to look and see what is it. Then the soldier said it was a boy that was discarded by the parents. Then the king said, okay, bring the boy, I will raise him. So the king brought this boy to the palace and gave to the nursemaid. And when this boy grew up until the 7 or 8 years old, around that, then he curious about his parents. Then the boy asked the prince Abhayas that, who are my parents? Then the prince Abhaya said, I don't know who your mother is, but I am your father, because I am the one who raised you, I am the one who supports you. Therefore, I am the father. Then this young kid or this young boy, he grew up and become one of the most famous physicians in our Buddhism. That is Jivaka Komarapacca. So he's very good doctor, and he treated the Buddha several times. Therefore, you see, this also another type of the son. That is the son. That is the son that is relinquished or given to the step parents, either by the biological parents, or either they are discarded and the step parents found about them, right? Found about them. And then the last one is called Atraja or Orasa Puta. This is very easy to understand. This is the son that is reborn or born from one's own. That is the biological children, biological son. So there are three types of the son here. The first one, Antewasi, it means the student who study under a certain teachers. The second one is Dinaka, is a son that is given to the step parents. And then the last one is called Atraja, is the son that is born from one's own. Right? That means just one own son or one own daughter. Okay, so this is the three types of children based on the birth. And now we come to another set of the children. So these three types of children based on their qualities. What are these qualities? It mentioned in Iti Vuttaka that these qualities are believing in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, and also the one who observes the 5 precepts. Actually, we can add more, like he is the learned person, and he is the generosity person, and also he is a wise person. So if he has these qualities, then there is higher qualities. Okay, we will see. Based on these qualities, then the children are classified into 3. So the first one is Atichata Puta, superior son. The second one is Anuchata Puta, the resembling son, or the son who follows the parents. And the last one, Avachata Puta, inferior son. Alright. Ati or Abhi, Anu, and Avachata Puta. So the classification of this is based on the qualities of the parents. You will see. So here, so superior son means parents. If parents are not virtuous and do not believe in the triple gems, that is the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, but the children or the child is virtuous and believes in the triple gems, their children are considered as the superior. Why is that? Because their qualities in terms of the mind are higher. Right, are higher. And the second one is Anuchata Puta, resembling son. That is, both parents and children are virtuous, and both of them believe in the triple gems. Therefore, they have the same qualities. Whatever the parent is, then the children follows that. Alright, that is called Anuchata Puta. And then the last one, Avachata Puta. This is the inferior son. So these parents are the ones who are virtuous and believe in the triple gems. But the children are not virtuous and they do not believe in the triple gems. That's why they are called our inferior sons. Sometimes these kinds of sons, they are reborn. Sometimes they are reborn to destroy the families, lineage, the family fame, the family qualities, the family lineage and all. So this kinds of children is considered as Avachata Puta. You see, this classification is based on qualities, not based on money or based on their position. Right? It doesn't mean that if the children are rich, but the parents are poor. However, the parents are virtuous and believe in the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. We cannot say that the children are in the higher position. We cannot say that the children are called Atichata Puta unless they have these qualities like Sattha, Sila, Jaka, Sutta, and Panya. Alright? This classification is based on the qualities, right? Based on qualities. So therefore, there are another three types of children based on the quality. That is superior son, resembling son, and inferior son. We can say daughter here, or the children. Right? So this is the second point that I would like to discuss. That is how many types of children are mentioned in Buddhism. Right now we come to the last point, very important point. That is how to raise the children. Right? Raise the children. So there are 5 ways or 5 factors that the parents have to fulfill. These are the duties of the parents towards the children. Right? What are they? We are going to learn. Right? By nature, the children or the infant or the babies, by nature, they are not aggressive. They are very obedient. They are very obedient. So whatever you say, whatever you admonish, all right, whatever you act, that will be the example for them. So therefore, when you stay with them, you have to take care of them very well, especially the earlier stage in their life. When they are born, around like 1 year or like 5 years, this period is very important. So parents have to observe, have to stay close by and take care of them very well, right? Very well. Whatever you do, that will influence them, and then they will adapt that kinds of behavior, and then it will become, their natures. Then it's very difficult to change. That's why they mention that the tender wood is easy to bend, but when it's getting old, or the old wood is not easy to bend. So in the earlier stage, then the parents should be careful and try to admonish or treat the children very well. So the Buddha mentions that there are 5 factors or 5 duties that parents should do towards the children. The first one is papa nivarenti. That is, parents should prevent children from doing bad deeds. All right, doing bad deeds. What kinds of bad deeds is this? The first thing, of course, is the intoxicant, alcohol. So some parents, they drink alcohol in front of the children, they smoke in front of the children. These kinds of behavior influence the child. So parents have to be careful in doing those things. Even though, for me, my father, even now, he smokes in front of me. But he always admonished me that, son, smoking is very bad for your health. Drinking alcohol is very bad for your health. You should avoid that. He even mentioned that if you smoke and drink alcohol, I will not allow you to enter the house. Because of that, until now, I have never tasted a single taste of the alcohol. I have never smoked. You see, it influences you. All right. So the act of parent is very important. So the first thing is to avoid them to see the bad example. Right? Like the first one, intoxication, alcohol, the drugs, these kinds of stuff. Right? Then the second one, the parents should prevent them to traveling around the night, around the night, especially the girl nowadays. All right? Sometimes they want to go to see the concert. They want to go at night during the festival times. It's very dangerous. One time there was one monk. He preached Dhamma talks that he said, if a girl, a teenager girl, walk around at night with a short skirt and dress improperly, and if she got raped by a robber or by a drunkard, he said that is not the fault of the drunkard. Why is that? Because that is the drunkard nature. That is the nature of the robber, the nature of the bad people. They will do those things. But she got raped because of she did not dress properly, and she tore around during the night time. So therefore, the parents should try to prevent them touring or visiting at the night. So this is one of the things. And then the next one is about television. Nowadays, you see, children, they don't learn sometimes from the parents at all. Most of the stuff they learn from the TV, they learn from the social media, they learn from the mobile phone. This stuff reflects the parents. So whatever the people or celebrities do on the phone, the children follow that. All right. So therefore, the parents should observe closely and advise them which one should they watch and which one should not watch and all. So it's very important because it influences the child a lot. Nowadays there is a lot of sexual stuff, and there are a lot of the violent stuff in the social media. So the parents have to observe them and allow them to use in appropriate amount of the social media. And then it comes to the another stuff is the bad friends. The parents should prevent the children from associating the bad friends. The parents should try to observe which kinds of friends your children associate with, and then try to admonish him or try to give him the advice that these kinds of friends you should not associate, otherwise you will lose your futures and so forth. This is also one of the important that the parents should try to urge the children to have the goal, have something for them to do, so they are not lazy, just stay in the home and doing nothing, doing nothing. So these kinds of stuff, these kinds of bad deeds, the parents should try to admonish, should try to teach the children avoid from. Right? So this is the one, Papa Nivarenti. The parents should prevent the children from doing bad deeds. And now we come to the second one, Kalyane Niveseti. Parents should establish children in the good deeds. Good deeds here means like dana, sila, and bhavana. It mentioned in commentary. Alright, suppose you want the children to do the offering, to do the dana. The best thing to do is be the example. You every day, for example, you give the pindapata or alms food to the monk. The children, when he sees you every day, he will join you. Right? He will join you, or sometimes you just call him to help a little things. Then surely he follows you. Right? The best option or the best thing to teach the children is be the example for them to see. Then they will follow you. Right? They will follow you either the dana, sila, or bhavana. Like the chanting, if you chant every day, then of course the children will follow you. Right? Follow you. So doing the good deeds, sometimes this might be easy to understand, but nature of the mind, they tends to lower state. Therefore, the parents should always encourage or urge the children to do the good deeds. There are several advice to do. The first thing, the parents should try to teach the children that should, how to say, reprimand the children in thinking of others, considering of others. Right? Should not be always selfish. The parents should try to teach the children to help other children, to help the elders, to help the parents and all. By nature, when they see the people, other people, then they will kind to them, they will tend to help them. And also the second thing, the parents should teach the children to believe in their effort, to believe in their action. Right? Should not teach them the shortcut. Like if the parents should say, if you want to be rich, then you have to study hard, you have to work hard. Not like wishing to win the lottery, not wishing from the deities. All right, these kinds of stuff. Should ask them or should teach them to believe in their effort, in their kamma, right, in their action. And the last thing, the parents should try to teach the children that happiness does not depend only on the materials. Nowadays you see many children, they think the happiness is based on what they get. When they get the phone, they are happy. When they get the tablet, they are happy. When they get what they want, they are happy. Actually, the material stuff is not the happiness. They are the basket or the vessel of the happiness. Even sometimes you don't have to get those things. You can be happy, all right? By helping others, by helping the society, all right? And by learning, whenever you get knowledge, whenever you understand something deeply, you are happy. Those kinds of happiness nowadays, many children, they don't know. They just know that happiness is from playing game, using Facebook, using the social media and stuff. So this kind of happiness is always based on the material things. And when there is no those material stuff, then the children are not happy. Therefore, parents should always encourage the children to be independent from those things as well. We say like, even you don't get, it's okay sometimes, right? Sometimes it's okay, you can be happy, right? So these kinds of stuff, the parents should teach to the children, like considering about others, believe in their own action, and also try to help them to be happy without depending on the material stuff, right? Material stuff. Now we come to the third one, that is Sippang Sikha Penti. Parents should provide proper education. Last Dhamma talk I have preached that parents are called Puppacariya. They are the first teachers of the children. Therefore, parents are very important because the behaviors, the nature of the children, inclinations and all of the children mostly come from the parents. So when they are grow up, then you send to the school, it's very difficult to the teachers in the school to teach them. All right. Therefore, it's very important in the primary stage because their mind still tender, their mind still pure. So try to guide them, try to advise them in proper manners. Nowadays, many parents, they complain the children do not listen to them. All right? Do not listen to them anymore because the parents, they treat the children in the same way throughout their life. All right? So actually, each state or each level of life of the children, the parents should treat differently. So there is a verse mentioned in Sanskrit that Lalaye Panchavasani. So when the children are 5 years old, from the 0 to 5 years old, at that time, the parents can hit him. All right? Can hit him whenever he make mistake, can beat him whenever he make mistake. Sometimes it doesn't mean that it's bad. Okay, hitting the children, some people think is very bad. No, at that age, from 0 to 5 or 6 years old, this age you can hit them. All right, they will not harbor the ankles. They will not get anchored only a little bit for the short time. Later on, they are okay with the parents. When I was a child, I got hit all the time. And now I grew up, I have never hit my parents. Now I thank to the parent that hit me. Why is that? It trained me to be a better person. So many children, they said they feel the gratitude of their parents when the parent hit them when they were young. All right. So around 0 to 5, at this time, you can hit, you can punish them according to properly, all right? Not like harshly, but properly. And now, Dasavassanita Laye. So when they reach the second stage, that is around 10 years old, this stage, you should not hit them very often. Now, this stage, they can listen to you. Is the stage that you can admonish you can advise, you can teach whatever you want at this age. All right, try to reduce the punishment at this age. Okay, and now we come to the third stage, that is pattetu sorase vasse puttang mittam va ajare. So when they reach the state of 16 years old up, 16 years old, 18 years old, this much of age, then you should treat them as the friends. You should treat them as like you are his friend. So whatever this time, you should try to talk instead of teaching, instead of giving advice. Try to ask him to come and then keep a talk. Therefore, nowadays, because the parents always think the children are my child, and they try to treat them in the same way, like advice, give the punishment and all. So therefore, whenever the children they have the problem, they do not come to the parents. Why? Because the parents do not listen to them. Right? They always give the advice. So the children, they turn their mind. They listen to the friends instead. They listen to the celebrities on the social media instead. Therefore, the parents should open their mind and listen to the children at this stage, around 16 up. Right? This time you should treat them as the friend now. All right? You should treat them as a friend now. They mentions that in order to raise the children to be the good child or to be a happy child, first thing, the parents should always show the love towards the child. Try to hug him very often, try to kiss him in the forehead very often, to show that they are loved. All right. And then the second one, parents, whenever the children make mistake, the parents should try to listen to their try to listen to their reasons. All right. Whatever they say, then try to listen, and then discuss properly. Whenever the parents make the mistake or mistreat them, then you should try to apologize. If you do something harshly or speak something harsh towards them, sometimes the parents have to apologize. And whenever they get successful, either in the good mark in their life, they achieve something, that then the parents should appreciate, should show their approval of their success. So therefore, the parents should try to show this kinds of stuff. And one of the very important is that the parents should not expect the children to be as they like, as they wish. The parents should not expect that these children, when they grow up, they should be the doctor as I desire. They should be the teacher. They should be the engineer according to my desire. No. That kind of parent is called carpenter parents. It's the parents that raise the children according to their desire. But that is not the very good way to decide the children. The parents should try to help the children to grow in their own way, in their own wish, in the good way. All right? It's like the farmer when they grow the trees, mango trees, or the jackfruit trees. They will not wish the mango tree to give fruit to the jackfruit tree. They will not wish for the mango to produce jackfruit and all. But they help them to grow what they are. Jackfruit, then you just water them, give them the good soils and so on. Then they will grow according to their way. You don't have to change them, but help them to grow in their way. All right. So that is very important. Don't expect the children to grow as you wish, but wish them to grow in their own ways. So that's also very important. And also, parents should sometimes should let the children do according to their abilities. If the parents always help them, then they will not improve themselves. Therefore, sometimes we should use upekha, equanimity toward the child. Whenever they have done something wrong, we should not always have loving kindness toward them, say it's okay, it's not wrong, but have to let them get the punishment according to their actions sometimes. All right. So and then parents should provide the children in proper education, like send to the good school, and then try to help them with the education, with the book, the pens, and the equipments and all. All right, at least. So now we come to the fourth one. Patirupena darena samyojenti. Parents should reconcile children with proper partner. So when they reach the state, allow 20 up, right? And at that time they are mature enough to get the partner. But sometimes nowadays, the children or the child is teenager. They don't know what is love, right? They follow their own heart instead of their head. Therefore, sometimes they make mistake. Parents should try to see which kinds of partner or who is the partner or who is the girlfriend or boyfriend that your children associate with, fall in love with, all right? And try to see whether that boy, that man or that woman is suitable for your children or not. But you should not interfere too much. Some parents try to say, no, you should not date this person, you should not date that person. Try to always overprotective, right? Like the helicopter parents. That is not good. Sometimes the children suicide because of that. Therefore, just try to give them the advice. Try to tell them that marry someone who is good, not only good looking and so forth. Right? You just try to give them the advice, not to interfere in their relationship. All right. So just try to help them with the partner. This is the fourth one, and the last one, samaye dayacham niyadenti. When suitable time comes, parents should hand over inheritance. Suitable time means if they are not too young and they are not misbehave. Sometimes when the children are too young, even though you hand over the inheritance or the money, the house, the land, and so forth toward him, he will know nothing about this. All right, and if the children behave badly, like addicted to the alcohol, addicted to the gambling and so forth, these kinds of children, then the parents should not provide them at that time. Right? Try to see the proper time and provide them the inheritance. All right. So these are the 5 factors that the parents should support the children. The first thing is that the parents should prevent the children from doing bad deeds. The second one, the parents should establish the children into the good deeds. The third one, the parents should provide the proper education for the children. And then the fourth one, the parents should try to help, not interfere, try to help the children to choose the partner. And then the last one, when the parents are old, they should hand over the inheritance to the children. So these are the 3 main points that I would like to discuss in these basic factors So when if the parents follow this, like try to look at the children properly, then that children will grow up in the society, that children will be good in the society, behave well in the society. And when many children grow well in the society, then their societies are good. When the societies are good, then the country is also good. When all the countries are good, of course the worlds are peaceful and good. So we always blame like the children are very bad. They are bad like this, like that. Sometimes they are bad because of the parents. They do not teach properly, they do not provide the proper education, and so forth. So sometimes when they're doing bad in Laos, we say that we blame until the parents as well, because when they were young, then at that time they should be treated very well. They should be provided the education, admonishment, and so forth. Therefore, follow these teachings and teach your children properly. Then they will be the good person in the society. All right. So that's why this is one of the blessing factor, because when the children are good, then in the family they are very harmony. They are very peaceful. All right. So if the children always brought the problems to the family, they always went to the jail, and parents have to pay and then let them out, and again they went to the jail. If they always do like that, then parents always have to shed the tear and always have to suffer because of that. So therefore, teach the child very well at the beginning, then you will not shed your tear. All right. So this today's Dhamma talk. So I hope that you will understand that what is the meaning of the Puta, how many types of the children, and also how to support the children according to the Buddhism, right? According to the Buddhism. So by this Dhamma talk, I wish you get the knowledge and try to use this knowledge to improve your family life maybe. And then I wish you to gain the most benefit out of it, and wish you well, happy, healthy, and attain Nibbana as soon as possible.